Remember when dating meant meeting someone, not scrolling past them? What the hell happened to that? Back then you had to show up, talk, flirt, dance. You had to give it a chance. Today, it's like applying for a job while shopping for a toaster on Amazon. Let's talk about dating, the way dating lost its soul. And let's see if we can get it back. Back then, dating was real. It was face to face. Back then, dating happened in the wild. You met people in person, like a normal human being. You met someone at a club, at a sports bar, at a bowling alley, at a barbecue, at work, through a friend, on vacation, at the beach, at a concert, at the supermarket, at the mall, for God's sakes. You didn't need a profile picture. You didn't need a bio. You didn't need to list your hobbies like you were applying for a scholarship. You just showed up. You talked. You connected. If you liked someone, you walked over and said, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" That was the whole process. There was no swiping, no matching, no algorithms, just courage and vibes. Back then, your friends were your matchmakers. Your friends would say, "Hey, I know someone you might like," and bam, that was your dating app. Word of mouth was Tinder. Your cousin was Bumble, and your coworker was Match.com. And the best part, people vouched for each other. If someone introduced you to a friend, they were basically saying, "I promise, this person is good people." Today, you meet someone online and pray they're not using a photo from 2009. Back then you had to actually try. If you liked someone, you had to dress nice. You had to smell good. You made conversation. You dance, you flirt, you buy a drink. Then you had to get that nerve to ask for their number. You had to put some effort into it. Now, people swipe right while sitting on a toilet bowl. Back then you had to earn someone's attention. Now you just need a decent selfie and a filter, lots of filters, to hide those pores. Welcome to Dating Online Shopping Experience. Dating today is basically online shopping for humans. You scroll through the profiles like you're browsing for shoes. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Ooh, this one looks good. So you add it to the cart. You're not even dating. You're filtering. You're filtering age range, their height, hair, no facial hair. Must be an executive. Must make at least $500,000 a year. Then there's the distance, the religion, politics, pets, kids, hobbies, zodiac sign. I can go on. Favorite pizza topping. You can literally reject someone because they like pineapple on their pizza. Back then you didn't know any of that. You just met someone, you talked, and you figured it out. Now it's like, sorry, you live 12 miles away. I only date within 10 miles. Dating now, everyone has options. Too many options. Back then, if you met someone great, you focused on them. You gave it a chance. You got to know them. Now, people treat dating like Netflix. They're talking to you, but they're also talking to 3 other people. Someone they matched with last week. Someone they matched with 5 minutes ago. Someone they haven't unmatched yet, just in case. It's not dating. It's multitasking, folks. Back then you had one crush. Remember that crush feeling? Now people have a whole roster. Back then versus now, the baggage and the disconnect. Back then when you met someone, you met the real them. not a curated version, not a filtered photo, not a list of fun facts typed in a little box. You met them in person, their voice, their energy, their smile, their vibe. You learned who they were naturally, through time, through real conversations. I mean, I really miss that. I don't know about you guys. But now, you meet someone online and you're basically reading their resume. Back then, you didn't know their entire life story before the first date. You didn't know their political views, their favorite shows, their pet peeves, their relationship history, and their dietary restrictions before you even said hello. Today, you know everything except what matters. Do we click? Do we laugh together? Do we feel comfortable around each other? Dating apps give you information, yeah, but they don't give you the connection. And that's the part people miss the most. Back then you met people naturally. Now you meet them digitally. Back then meeting someone felt like fate. You locked eyes at a club. You talked at a barbecue. You danced. You laughed. You took a chance. There was magic in the randomness. Now you meet people through apps that feel more like online shopping. You swipe left. You swipe right. You add it to the cart. You add it to favorites. You remove it from the cart. It's like ordering a relationship with free shipping. But here's the thing. You can't swipe your way into chemistry. You can't filter your way into a spark. You can't sort by distance and find someone who makes your heart race and pound. Back then again, you met people because life brought you together. Now you meet people because of an algorithm that decides you might be compatible. Just think of that, algorithm. Just think of the algorithm. We all know how that plays out. And honestly, a lot of us miss the old way, the natural way, the human way. Missing the way it used to be, dating has changed, and not always for the better. Back then, meeting someone felt exciting. It felt spontaneous. It felt real. You didn't need perfect photos. You didn't need a catchy bio. You didn't need to compete with 1,000 other profiles. You just needed to show up. Today, dating feels like a digital marketplace. Everything is fast, filtered, and disposable. And deep down, a lot of us miss the days when you met someone because you were both in the same place at the same time. Living life, being human. Dating back then was about connection. Dating now is about convenience. And maybe that's why so many people, over age 50, feel out of place in today's dating world. Because we remember what it felt like when meeting someone meant something. But here's the good news. Even if the world changed, and it has, you didn't lose the ability to connect. You didn't lose your charm, your humor, your warmth, your spark. You missed the way it used to be. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Because the truth is, the old way wasn't just different, it was better. Better much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It helps the channel. I appreciate you. And until next time, be safe, be healthy, be happy. Live in the moment, my friends. To 100 years. 100 anni. God bless.